whose influence is expanding.
Using hyper-surveillance techniques.
A million people in camps now.
Russia has amassed tens of thousands of troops.
Explosions rock the sun.
The refugee crisis is getting worse by the day.
We can only stop the endless suffering if the world recognizes the harm that dictatorships are doing.
Many of the rights we take for granted in the democratic world are a daily struggle.
Wars, illegal detentions, authoritarian regimes, imprisonment of activists, really horrible things happening to people.
Civil society leaders, journalists, and artists often face violence and repression because of their work.
Corruption, tyranny, abuse of power do not go on a break.
Since 2005, we've worked to expose abuses of power by tyrannical regimes around the world.
We have created a network through which dissidents learn from each other and grow, so that, together, we can challenge tyranny.
We believe that the only way to rise against tyranny is through a united global movement.
The fact that a shocking 72% of the world's population lives under some form of authoritarian regime makes our mission more important than ever.
By supporting and bringing together activists from all around the world who are standing up to authoritarianism, exposing dictators and their corrupt regimes, and creating innovative solutions to strengthen democracy, we will succeed.
What really makes us special and successful are the creative ways in which, even as a small team, we manage to combat authoritarianism. We have over a dozen programs that use targeted advocacy work and bold, innovative campaigns to raise awareness. One of these is our award-winning Wear Your Values program, which focuses on the intersection of fashion and human rights. Wear Your Values advocates for transparency in global supply chains and aims to hold the fashion industry accountable for its complicity in human rights abuses worldwide.
Most of the programs that support activists take them out of their environments and their movements. What the Freedom Fellowship does is supply them with digital security, fundraising, media, and nonviolent movement building in a way that doesn't disrupt their work but actually adds to what they are doing.
HRF started its impact litigation program in 2016 to provide pro bono international legal representation. We pursue cases before a quasi-judicial mechanism within the United Nations system called the UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detention.
By the time the Human Rights Foundation picked up on my arrest and my detentions, I was facing 2 charges of treason, which meant 40 years in prison.
We're proud to say that every opinion we've received from the working group has been in our clients' favor. And there's just no greater privilege than to bear witness to that.
Suddenly, I went from not having a chance to having the opportunity to be heard.
Only together we are stronger. There are many troublemakers like me, and I feel I am among my family.
It's a global network of support for human rights defenders around the world.
They know the importance of people's voices, and they shed light on people's stories and make people feel like they're heard.
We celebrate powerful stories that spark actions.
You play an important role in our democracy movement.
We need to assume that the fight for freedom in each one of our countries is a fight for freedom in all of our countries.
The people that we bring here are some of the most powerful voices. Consider yourselves part of this community, because what this is ultimately is a community, and for a lot of these people, this is like their family.